This would be really unfortunate because this machine is stuck where I have to build the wall. So we just dropped off some HPB, high performance bedding, which we picked up from a local yard, and that's going to be the base of our wall today, the armor stone wall today. It's freezing temperature, so the HPB, the water in it tends to like freeze, makes it into chunks, which makes it harder to work with, right? You can break it up into like sand. Yeah, you kind of just have to deal with it. If you really want to take a blowtorch to it, that's just a waste of time, right? So here we've dug down the customer's existing property because I guess he was having some water issue on the brick. So we've dug everything down a good 10 inches, installed base everywhere. There's going to be interlock happening where you can see the base over there. And we have an armor stone wall to retain the ground that's now higher than the interlock and the base of the ground. So that's what we're going to be doing today. We're using those stones, armor stones. We're going to build a 2-course wall, 1 course at the beginning, going up to 2 courses, and dropping back down to 1. The weather is freezing. Like, look at me, I'm going to show you right now. I have, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 layers on. Freezing. It's supposed to be like -4, feels like -14. But hey, if you dig it by hand, it warms you up a little bit, at least. You can't just put the stone on the bare soil, bare ground, because in the winter time it freezes, contracts, goes up, down. So you try to create a separation barrier, right? That's what the gravel does. The gravel lets water run through it, that means water doesn't really affect it. Put down a base of gravel, compact it, put down a base of grading material, HPV, which I brought, and that's what you lay your stone on top of. If you don't compact the ground, eventually the ground settles by itself. So you want to do the compaction before the stones are on it, because if the ground settles while the stone's on it, the stone's going to start settling with it. So we're kind of like pre-compacting. You can see it's only us two. There's supposed to be 3 of us, but one guy actually said he's not coming, and he quit. My guess is that's because of the cold, right? Whenever you see the cold go up, guys start having appointments, excuses, etc. So it's not really that surprising. But at least 2 of us are here. It's getting the measurements for the wall so I know what height to set it at. This is a zip level. Like the handiest tool I have. So, how that works, basically lets me know the height differences between 2 places. So I'm going to place it here, which is where my interlock is going to go. I'll place it here. And then it should 0, so it's 0. So now wherever I move this to, it's gonna tell me difference in height between there and this box, anywhere I want. -5 inches, it means this ground is 5 inches below where my interlock is gonna fit. Lets me put an inch or 2 of base, and that's enough, so the stones are like 3 inches below the stone. This would be really unfortunate because this machine is stuck where I have to build the wall. It also says there's no oil, but like, shouldn't. Well, even when I turned it on, it was losing power like a lot. I wasn't getting full power. Then I tried to move it, I was getting no power. Eventually it stopped moving. I shut it off. Now it will turn on again. Alright, time to call operations.
A few moments later.
We just left it alone for a few seconds and it turned on. So if this machine will say it was broken. They have to call either the service center for the machines, or if we rented the machine, the rental place for the machine. They have to get a solution to them. They have to get a solution to me. If the machine's broken, somebody have to come out, pick it up. It'll slow us down a lot. Essentially, if that was stuck in the where I was building the wall, and it took, let's say, 2-3 hours, that's half my day gone. So now we have a replacement coming for the guy that didn't show up today. So should be here within the hour. That's good. At least we'll have full strength team most of the day. The raking is fine. I just take out the chunks, the frozen chunks, and the rest is... Raking keeps me warm, so I'm okay. I'm trying to get it within an inch everywhere, and I'm going to do it with the level like that. So I have to go out and get some diesel. One of the other guys at the yard took our diesel can out of the truck, so I have to get another one. This still ran out of diesel. This was bringing all our material in. Now I'm just double checking the drawing and the dimensions, because this wall in some places is double stacked, in some places is a single course. I just want to make sure I place the right number of stones on each side, so I would go by measurement and by how many stones I actually have. I'm literally 3 inches too high. I could go with it, but then the wall's gonna look slightly off, and I don't like doing that. So I'd rather just excavate while I can. So a piece of rebar, I guess from the old fencing or something that they had here previously before excavation. Sometimes they stick out of the ground. You can either pull them up or bang them into the ground and forget about them. Alright, so we're done our grading. So now we're going to start popping the armor stones with the machine, dropping them into place. So this is plan B, because the gripper on the machine can't lift the stones, they keep sliding off. I'm going to try to strap the stone around, lift it up, and place it in place like that. Plan B didn't work. The grip doesn't grip the stone. Yeah, so part of my job as a crew supervisor at V.I.L Landscaping is basically dealing with issues like this, right? So our plan A to use the gripper didn't work. Plan B to use an alternative one didn't work. Now I have to come up with solutions like using straps or maybe getting different equipment and to get the job done. So basically part of my day is just solving the problems as they come, and they do come. Always, always help. As I add more experience and as I get better and better at it, so the solution just come faster. It doesn't stress me anymore. I just go on to the next thing, go on to the next thing, go on to the next thing until we figure out a way. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in with this week's V.I.L update. Hopefully by next week we'll find out if we actually managed to get these stones in place, but we'll see.